links in the description. This article isn't really about a crime per se, but I'm going to post it on my crime channel anyway. The headline says Kanye West is teaming up with Drake for a concert to free jailed Chicago gang leader Larry Hoover. So Kanye, yay, and Drake have had a beef. It's been brewing for a couple of years. Ironically, I think it's at least partially spun out of Drake's verse on Travis Scott's Astroworld track. Let's have a look. I can't remember the name of the song. And Kanye was a little bit, sicko mode, So Travis Scott's song, Sicko Mode, major song, featured Drake on a verse in which Drake sings about driving around the block. He's going to take out some people or one person. Kanye seemed to think that the verse was about killing Kanye. And that could have perhaps been due to Kanye's mental afflictions. Regardless, Kanye has instigated a calming of the beef between himself and Drake, which in and of itself is nice, I guess, but it's not really news and it's not a crime. It's not really overly political. But the reason why we're looking at this is because the concert has a purpose. It has a meaning behind the concert. It has a theme or whatever, and that is to call for the freeing of jailed Chicago gang leader Larry Hoover. Now, I don't know anything about jailed Chicago gang leader Larry Hoover. I've not done any research on him, but seemingly he's serving, this article tells us, he's serving 6 life sentences for murder, extortion, and other gang-related charges. Okay? Now, I've not looked at any of the evidence. I've not looked at the court case, but I'm going to presume that he's guilty. He's been found guilty in the court of law. He's been given quite a hefty sentence. 6 life sentences for murder, extortion, and other gang-related charges. So I'm thinking to myself, hey fellas, look, it's good and all of that you want to do a concert together. Great, that's one for the fans. But is this really the right cause to promote? The freeing of a gang leader? And is this the right time to do that? You know, that there's been plenty of gangland killings in Chicago. I'm not going to be able to spew out the statistics, but in Lori Lightfoot's Chicago, crime has spiraled. The number of murders and shootings has spiraled. I read an article last week about a young 7-year-old girl, I believe, was killed while she was in the car in a drive-through at McDonald's, and the car was shot at in a gang-related incident. Is it the right time when is it 2 weeks even since Travis Scott's Astroworld concert led to the death of 11 people? Is that right? Drake, I believe, was on stage at the time when some of these incidences were taking place. The next day, Drake allegedly spent $1 million in a strip joint in a club, or spent a large amount of money, whatever it was, allegedly, prior to giving his apology or his condolences to the family. I don't know, boys. It's just like, it's out of touch. It's out of time. It's not the right timing, and it's not even the right cause. I mean, regardless of the proximity to the Astroworld incident, regardless of that, and regardless of hip hop's top stars being involved with gangland events, Pooh Shiesty is jailed currently for shooting for several gang related incidences. Spot'em Gotham was recently shot up. Um, you know, even this guy, Darrell E. Brooks, the guy who's a person of interest in the Wisconsin Christmas Parade massacre, he's a rapper. I mean, guys, you're being tone deaf. You're being tone deaf. And this is the kind of thing we get from Kanye, regrettably, is, I don't know. I mean, I like some of the stuff that Kanye says and does. I like some of what he does, what he says a lot. But at certain points, he just seems tone deaf. You know, he's not reading the pulse of the nation. And the pulse of the nation at the moment, the pulse of the world, is questioning hip hop. Does hip hop have a place in society if it's just going to lead to a proliferation of gang culture, a celebration of gang culture? You know, that's a question mark. You know, that a lot of people, a lot of your fans of hip hop, are asking themselves. And you trying to do this big promotional concert, you know, and linking it to this jailed Chicago gang leader to celebrate him. I mean, come on, fellas. This is not the right cause and it's not the right time.